What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Florida versus South Carolina college basketball matchup going down Saturday, February 15th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to jump on something, whether it's a daily or long-term pass. But the long-term passes with these Saturday cards, usually the best time to find some value because, the 3-day and 7-day passes are usually less than buying each of Saturday's daily packages individually, and get you a few extra days worth of plays at a pretty great price. So make sure you use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. We've also got products for those who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls, those looking for a VIP experience where you're going to get things like late alert plays closer to game time, where we're going to track line movement for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, even if it's just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between Florida and South Carolina. Florida coming into this one 21-3 on the year, 17-7 against the number this season, after ending up with an 81-68 road win over Mississippi State in their last matchup, catching 2.5 points, not needing them winning that game outright, avoiding the letdown spot after the outright victory over Auburn on the road, catching double digits earlier. So, good on Florida. They've now won 3 straight and 8 of their last 10. South Carolina still looking for that elusive first conference win after a 72-68 loss at home to Ole Miss in their last matchup. And the problem for South Carolina has been that, they just haven't been able to get over the hump. This has been a bit of a hangover in year 2 under Lamont Paris. And not to say Lamont Paris is not a fantastic coach. I mean, he took South Carolina to the NCAA tournament last year after finishing with 11 wins in year 1 in 2023. Last year was a solid 26-win campaign, but now we've seen the Gamecocks fall back into the basement of the SEC under Paris. And again, this is still a team that's a top 50 team defensively, in adjusted defensive efficiency. But again, it's been hard for South Carolina to take their talents out on the road. South Carolina at home this season, fantastic home underdog. I mean, you look at some of the performances they've had as a home dog. They lost to Auburn by 3. Florida, the same Florida team, they lost to by just 1 point at home in a game where they pretty much led wire to wire until Florida took the lead late to escape with the win in that one. Lost in overtime to Mississippi State. Lost by just 4 points to Texas A&M and to Ole Miss by 4 points as well. So this is still a rock solid South Carolina team that, like I said, has thrived as a home dog. But when they're on the road is when this team has had some issues. 4 of their 5 losses in conference play have come by double digits, including a 35-point loss to Mississippi State, a 20-point loss to Oklahoma, an 11-point loss to Georgia, and a 23-point loss to Kentucky. The problem for South Carolina here, Florida's the best team of all those teams that I just mentioned. And when you look at these two teams statistically side by side, Florida is just the much better team. South Carolina, there's a lot of red on their side for their offensive numbers in conference play, and red is not what you want to see. They are dead last in offensive efficiency, 3-point and 2-point shooting, 3rd worst in the conference from the foul line. Florida's not much better. They're only shooting 0.2 of a percentage point better than South Carolina at the foul line. But this Florida defense, 2nd in defensive efficiency, 3rd in 3-point defense, 4th in 2-point defense. They're just above the conference average in allowing teams to get to the foul line. But on offense, Florida 4th in offensive efficiency, 3rd in 2-point shooting. They're a good 3-point shooting team. South Carolina's defense has struggled to defend the perimeter. And we've seen Florida, there have been times they put the boots to teams at home. I mean, they beat Vandy by 11, Georgia on the road by 30, Texas at home by 24, Tennessee they beat at home by 30 points. This is just a Florida team that I just don't want to mess with right now. They're getting Micah Handlockton back. Right now, Alex Condon dealing with injury, as is Elijah Martin. But getting Handlockton back, after dealing with that unfortunate ankle injury last season in the SEC tournament, I think it's going to be a big deal for Florida here. He's waiving his medical medical red shirt to play in this game. So I think that's going to be big for Florida, and I think Florida gets the job done in this game, gets the cover. I'm going to lay the points with Florida in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.